Alright, what's up guys? I am back with another video. We got some big news this time around. I came across an article on the Marvel News website regarding updates coming to Marvel mobile games within the next 2 weeks. Now, as speculated in a few of my recent videos, Spider-Man Homecoming is what the update is going to be based around. Now, I don't have all the information for the update at this time. Of course, we have not received any leaks or patch notes or anything like that as of now, but I will be giving you the information from this article, and of course I will be leaving it linked in the description below if any of you guys want to actually check it out for yourselves. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through the little article. It's not much, but it does give us some new characters, new uniforms, new game modes, and etc. So I will read through that and then I'll give you my thoughts on it afterwards. Now, I was speculating that the update would drop in early July, and based on this article, I still feel the same way about those speculations. I do believe in the first week of July we are going to be getting a Spider-Man Homecoming update. Now, we all know that it drops in North America on July 7th. So I do think that they're going to release it just a couple days before that to kind of hype up people to go see the movie, to go watch it at a theater, and etc. Because of course they do want to make money. So yeah, let's get right into this article. I'm going to start off by reading the first paragraph, and we'll move on from there. So, web up as the wondrous wall crawler across Marvel mobile gaming. Spider-Man Homecoming swings into theaters next Friday, July 7th, but we're starting the party this week with a slew of new updates to your favorite Marvel games. You'll see a ton of fresh Spidey content over the course of this week and the next as we celebrate the film's release. To make things easy for all you fans of the webhead, we've gathered all the info on these updates in one place. So basically, with Spider-Man Homecoming coming into theaters on July 7th, they're releasing a bunch of Spider-Man Homecoming related content all across Marvel mobile games like Contest of Champions, Marvel Future Fight, Puzzle Quest, and etc. Of course, I'm just going to be going through the Marvel Future Fight information that we have. I'm not going to read through every article, as I'm sure most of you guys don't care. I don't really care about the other games either. So we're just going to go ahead and read the Marvel Future Fight content. So to start off, we get this nice little image of what the home screen is going to look like, I presume. So let's start by reading the first article here, and then I'll give my thoughts afterwards and we'll move on from there. So our friends over at Netmarble have put together a bunch of original content starring the web slinger and his most fearsome foes. Spider-Man goes back to basics with his new uniform modeled after Peter's homemade suit first seen in Captain America Civil War. And the Vulture joins the party donning a new suit based on his Spider-Man Homecoming gear. So basically what this is saying is that Vulture is coming into the game. He's going to have his new uniform based on the Spider-Man Homecoming movie. And, you know, presumably by that little image that we got there at the beginning, along with it stating that it's Peter's homemade suit, we can guess that it's going to be the homemade suit and not actually his Spider-Man Homecoming Stark Tech suit. With that being said, Spider-Man is a character that I really want to see in the spotlight, but the fact that they're using his homemade suit, you know, it's kind of a bummer for me, because I don't think that Spider-Man's homemade suit should be a top tier uniform. I mean, it is a homemade suit, it's not like his Stark Tech suit, it doesn't have a bunch of this technology in it, and we all know that with power creep, every new uniform that comes into the game is usually stronger than the previous that character had. So the fact that Spider-Man's homemade uniform is going to be his best uniform yet, better than his Civil War uniform, his black uniform, and etc., I do find that a little stupid, I guess I can say. I don't really have a better word for it, so for a lack of words, I'm just going to say stupid. I do think that his homemade suit shouldn't be the best suit that he has, and you know, I really wanted to see his actual movie Stark Tech suit. I thought it was pretty cool from all the trailers and the previews that I've seen so far, and it would have been a nice little, a fresh look on Spider-Man, and in my opinion, it could have made him much better, as it isn't a homemade, you know, Spider-Man suit. It is actual a Stark Tech suit, so you know, he has the ability to be so much better in it. With that being said, I'm hoping that this new uniform does improve him still. I do want to see Spider-Man get better. I don't really like the look of it. It looks kind of, you know, rugged as it is a homemade suit. But nevertheless, I am hoping it changes some of his skills. It does make him a bit stronger and a bit more playable for all of us Spider-Man fans. So let's move right on to the next paragraph now. Alongside with these new looks, players can recruit 6 familiar Spidey villains for their team, but not before battling them in the game's latest Sinister event quest. Take on the likes of Sandman, Lizard, Kraven the Hunter, Rhino, Mysterio, and Vulture himself to bring them to your side in an interdimensional battle. So basically what this is saying is that there's going to be 6 new Spider-Man villains in the update. I don't know if those are all the characters that we're going to get. Maybe we will get more. However, this is stating that there is at least 6 new characters. Now, keep in mind that Sandman, we did get some information on him quite some time ago, almost 2 years ago. And we all remember those images of actually his icon, and I believe Enchantress was beside him, and there was also the little layout of his gear, I guess, or his look in the game. Now, I don't know if they're going to go with the same look. I do know his icon looked kind of ugly, so I am hoping they have a new and refreshing icon. But nevertheless, we are finally getting him into the game 2 years later, along with 5 other Spider-Man villains. Now, these characters are, I mean, everybody knows them. Everybody knows who Lizard is, Rhino, Mysterio, Sandman, Vulture, and Kraven the Hunter. They are basically the Sinister Six, so you know, who doesn't know who the Sinister Six is? But with that aside, it does also state that we're going to be battling them in the latest Sinister event quest. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like Dormammu's event quest, where there is the 5 missions, and then you have the event quest to unlock a native tier 2 character. I don't really see a character on this list that should be native tier 2 in my opinion. Maybe, you know, since they're pumping up Vulture so much in this paragraph, maybe Vulture's going to be the first tier 2 native speed character, but I don't think Vulture really deserves that. I really think it should go to another character, but I am still pretty excited. I mean, I am hoping we do get a native tier 2 speed character. The speed class needs a lot of help, and, you know, having a native tier 2 speed character can really improve the speed class and have a speed character that really shines and stands out from the bunch. Now, with that being said, usually special missions, or at least the Dormammu ones, I believe there were 7 characters, as there is usually a, not a striker, but a character that pops up in the missions, as Inferno was in the Dormammu ones, which is not really a paywall character, but kind of, I'd say, a hard or a slow to farm character. But the fact that there's only 6 characters here kind of washes that away, so I don't know if there's going to be a new set of quests. Maybe there just won't be any strikers. I don't know. I can't really tell you. We don't have all the information at this time, so we're going to move on to the next paragraph here. Now, this is the last paragraph from this little write-up here. So this is all I can give you guys, and then I will be sure to let you know once I have more information, and hopefully we'll get some sneak peeks at the update this week and next week, as the update should be coming pretty soon, as it is right around the corner. So with Spider-Man Homecoming film coming up, we thought it was fitting to introduce 6 new characters that are closely related to Spider-Man. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, said the Chief Global Officer at Netmarble Games. Now, players will be able to play as or against Spider-Man and take part in a quest where the heroes battle it out with his while earning a new quest pack. That makes absolutely no sense. It is in quotations here, so I guess it is just, you know, bad English, as that's not making sense to me at all. Now, players will be able to play as or against Spider-Man and take part in a quest where the heroes battle it out with his while earning a new quest pack. So yeah, that doesn't really make any sense, but it's basically saying the same things. We're going to be playing as Spider-Man, and I guess there's going to be a Spider-Man boss in there somewhere, as it's saying we can play against Spider-Man as well, and this is going to be basically in a new quest pack. So I know I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. That's all the information I have for now. Let me know what you guys think about this update, what character you're waiting for the most. You know, maybe there's something that I missed in this article, something that I missed in the writing of it that you guys can point out. I did read it over quite a few times, actually, so I don't think I missed anything, but maybe I did. As of now, we're getting 6 new characters, new quests, at least 1 new uniform. Now, there is no talk about Iron Man here, which is a little odd. I was hoping that Iron Man would get a new uniform as well, because I do want to see him get a little buff and a little boost as well. Him, just like Spider-Man, is also lacking at the moment, and he's really a standout character in the movies, the comics, and etc. So I do think he should be a standout character and a character that's in the spotlight in the game too. But with that being said, we don't have all the information right now, so I'm not going to speculate that we aren't getting a uniform for Iron Man. I don't see them just dropping one uniform for Spider-Man or one uniform for Spider-Man and Vulture. Usually they put out multiple uniforms each update, as you do know that they like to sell their crystals, and we like to spend them. So I do see more information coming, more uniforms and etc. Maybe even more characters, who knows, we're going to have to wait and see for the patch notes. Now with that being said, like I said, leave your thoughts down below. I gave you mine. I hope you're all pumped up for this update just like I am, being a big fan of Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. I'm really glad to see more Spider-Man villains in the game. I'm still waiting on Spider-Woman. I really want to see her in the game. Little disappointing that she's not in a big Spider-Man update. But with that being said, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Maybe we will get her as another new character. Who knows? Or I'll just have to wait for more updates to come out, and hopefully we'll get her in the future. But with that being said, like I said, leave me your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. So thank you for watching. Adios.